We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the into the box now, Ender Inciarte. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Atlanta.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
He froze him on the fastball there. Nick Markakis is the second out of the opening frame. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now the Cubbies will get their first. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And there's 1 away. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, I love this angle, looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Played on the backhand. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Batting fourth.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. And it's fouled away. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Backhanded. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Some more of the colorful characters. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Johan Contreras.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side and back to. So stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Albert Almora. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He's going,
there
he's
he
going,
goes.
he's going.
That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Almora at second with 2 down.
He's going.
Runner goes for third. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Inciarte moving in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The catcher, Brian McCann.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Hendricks, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the Cubs.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. For the current campaign, Baez is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of. So if you hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The third baseman.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Inciarte's there. And that ends the inning. Cubs strand. Here's Ender Inciarte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Up next
First pitch on its way.
The right fielder, Nick.
And that misses for ball one. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And he takes a called strike two.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The first
pitch coming. Here it is.
Freddie.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Rizzo.
Liner in there for a base hit. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Line hard to center field. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping up now Albert Almora. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap. Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Addison Russell. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Acuna has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Cubs strand. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. This is popped up. Russell over to his right. One down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And it's fouled away. Chopped to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting. The
Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the fifth. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Curveball looked at here for strike one. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Hendricks. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now two runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Camargo picks it up cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
The batter, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis has a read on it. And that retires the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
He froze him on the fastball there. Ozzie Albies becomes the first out of the inning.
McCann.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Standing in, Mike Foltynewicz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Into the box, Wilson Contreras. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The catcher, Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Contreras.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers
right
thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Number 56.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. In now, Addison Russell. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Almora leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Ready for another shot now, Kyle Hendricks. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Line toward the gap in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if
Now
you're a
batting.
pitcher, Dero. You're
The left
facing the
fielder.
opposing pitcher,
Kyle
and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. A toss behind the back. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Digging in, Ender
Leading off
Inciarte. He
for the
got
Braves.
called out on strikes his
The
last
center
time
fielder,
through.
number 11.
Starts things here with a
Ender
changeup for a called
Inciarte.
strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Popped high in the air. Baez is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick.
Stepping in and ready for another
Markakis.
shot, Nick Markakis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman,
Standing
number
in,
5.
Freddie Freeman.
Freddie
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is
Ladies and
over.
gentlemen,
Here's Javier Baez,
Leading off
his
for
head-to-head
the
with
Cubs.
Darren O'Day. Just
The
a couple of
shortstop,
matchups, no hits and
Javier
2 at-bats.
Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, third
Now to the
baseman,
plate, Chris Bryant.
Bryant.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats
Bryant.
to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now
The
the
batter,
Cubs' 4-hole
the first
hitter,
baseman,
Anthony Rizzo. He's
Anthony
working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. Markakis has a read on it. And that retires the side. Cubs are... So now it'll be the 4-hole
Leading
hitter,
off for the
Josh
Braves,
Donaldson. He'll start
third
things
baseman,
out against Kyle Hendricks
Josh
as we get the inning underway.
Donaldson.
Pitch popped up. Bryant has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here comes the
Ronald
first pitch.
Acuna Jr.
Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So these fans will not get to see history here after
Now
all,
batting,
as the no-hit
the
bid
shortstop,
ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Camargo.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, This might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
Ozzie Albies is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double.
For Atlanta. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 51. Shane Carl. Now playing shortstop and batting 9.
He's set. Here it comes.
Number 7.
Hit hard towards center.
Swanson.
And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. McCann shading to his right. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 5.
At the plate, Albert Almora. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Addison Russell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Runner!
There goes the runner. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there. The 1-1 home. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. 2 hits in the inning lead to a.
Leading off for Atlanta, the catcher,
Steve Cishek
Brian
comes on from the pen, hoping to
McCann.
finish this one off here in the top of the
Your
9th.
attention,
Brian
please.
McCann swings
Now
and misses
pitching
there,
for
so he's
Chicago
down 0-1. Good
Number
breaking
41,
ball there, laid off for the
Steve
second strike.
Cishek.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. The next to bat for Atlanta,
Up next for
Dansby
Atlanta,
Swanson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this
Dansby
one. No balls and 1
Swanson.
strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one
Now
go.
batting,
Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Braves. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out. Atlanta, good night. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.